Hi everyone, this is AFCRDTV and welcome to highlights of AFC Rushden Diamonds against Ashton United on the FA Cup third qualifying round on Saturday afternoon. So with the Diamonds having equalled their best ever run in the FA Cup by making it to this stage this season, there was an air of anticipation to see whether the sides could go one better. And in a fairly equal opening exchange, Tommy Berwick went close there. And then midfielder for the away side, Jeff King, had an opportunity on goal. Before things would get interesting, 10 minutes in, with Tommy Berwick laying a ball in perfectly for striker Scott Joseph to convert past Ashton keeper Phillips to give Diamonds the lead. When they did get the ball, Ashton looked dangerous. Here, Gary G with an effort that Finley had to do well to save. And then Diamonds would double their lead. A huge throw from Sam Brown, and under serious pressure from Tom Lorraine, defender for Ashton, Stephen Mason, would head into the back of his own net for an own goal in the 28th minute. And Diamonds were close to a third here. Berwick's cross just too far for Scott Joseph. And then soon after, Lorraine set up Joseph for another effort, but this time keeper Phillips was equal to it. So at half-time, AFC Rushden Diamonds 2, Ashton United 0. You could sense that Ashton knew they hadn't done themselves justice in the first period, and the second 45 minutes would bring about a huge amount of pressure. Diamonds would have one or two opportunities, but primarily the traffic was in the opposite direction. Here substitute Dan Quigley almost getting a hugely fortuitous third goal for the Diamonds. And Joseph looking dangerous again, getting into the area, although his shot lacked pace. And as the clock ticked down, it really was a case of some frantic defending for the Diamonds. Phillips pretty much playing as a sweeper inside the centre circle to set up attack after attack. But the Diamonds would stand firm, an outstanding defensive performance. Full-time AFC Rushden Diamonds 2, Ashton United 0. The Diamonds breaking new ground as they advance into the fourth qualifying round of the FA Cup, the draw for which is on Monday.
Well done, Pete. And once again, the final score, Diamonds 2, Ashton United 0 in the third qualifying round of the FA Cup. Man of the match this time is Bunce, Richard Bunting. And wow, it was a spirited match, wasn't it, Bunce?
Yeah, it was really good, mate. A little bit backs against the wall second half, but we've said it before, there's two sides of football. You take the lead, you get a good lead, and then you defend it, really. And we tried to hit him on the break, and I think they had a lot of balls second half, but I think, to be fair, we had the best chance second half with Quiggs going through there, so we're happy with that all round.
Well, in the first half, you come out flying with a nice goal by Scotty in the 11th minute. I believe it was a lovely cross by Tommy Berwick. And it was a perfect start for Diamonds, wasn't it?
Yeah, great. Scotty always seems to be in the right place, doesn't he? We do a lot of work on set pieces, on our corners and on our long throws with Brownie. And it's just great to see him sort of come off during the match now.
Exactly, it pays off, and in the 29th minute, it's technically an own goal by Ashton. It looked like maybe Tom Lorraine had scored the goal, but but an own goal is still the same. We lead 2-0, and you have to feel really good at halftime.
Yeah, it don't matter who scores. We'll take any goal, and it was great to go in with the second goal. And we knew the defenders we've got and how we were set up to play today. It was going to be hard for them to break us down, and it proved correct.
And Ashton really attacked all second half, but you kept him out of the net, so well done to the back four, the entire team, really. And, of course, Matt Finley with the clean sheet as well. Yeah,
it starts from Shanks up top. You know, when you've got a lad who works as hard as that, it's infectious. And it was backs against the wall. And, you know, in hindsight, we probably would have liked to have looked after the ball a little bit better and, you know, just kill the game a little bit. But, again, I could see us sort of keeping him out all night, really.
Were you pleased with your play today? Obviously, you did well. You got man of the match.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. I usually only get it when we lose.
So we won today.
I'm happy just to get my legs to get me through the games, really. So this is a bonus.
And they're a team one division above us. Would you call this a giant killing? Or at the very least, it was a banana skin for the Robins, wasn't it?
Oh, I don't know about giant killing. Yeah, no, we knew we've got some lads who can play high level. You know, we know on our day will be a match for anyone in the league above, certainly. So.
Well, it's historic for AFC Diamonds. The furthest we've been in the FA Cup. We go to the 4th qualifying round. We might even draw a side in the National League. I still want to call it the conference, though. But would you like? Yeah, of course. Okay. Okay. In the conference, will we get? Would you hope one of those sides, or maybe play a team equal to us, so we could advance further to the first round proper, even?
It'd be nice to get, you know, a big club down here, but on the other side of the coin, it'd be nice to get, you know, a club in around our level down here, so we know we can win the game and sort of progress even further.
Well, don't forget, you've got a game Tuesday night in the Red Insure Cup. Yes, the schedule says. Thankfully, we don't have a replay up in Manchester, but we will be here at the Dog and Duck in the Red Insure Cup against Histon. Yep. Early thoughts there?
No, none. No, again, it'll be another game. We've got a big squad. We've got lads who want to get minutes and who want to play. There's a competitive spirit in the changing room, so I'm sure we might mix things about, and you know, we'll do our best to sort of progress in that trophy as well.
And good support from the home crowd today. We had well over 600 here, and hopefully things will draw even better as we progress in the FA Cup.
Yeah, it's massive help to the lads. You know, first half, you know, they were in good voice, weren't they? And you know, they helped us get the 2-goal lead, and then in the second half, you know, just the same, they helped us sort of hold on to the lead as well. So, you know, big thanks to the fans.
All right, well done, Richard. Thank you.
Oh, mate, no problem.
Thanks, Bruce and Richard, and I'm here with a delighted Andy Peace after another great cup win for the Diamonds, and we're into the 4th qualifying round. You must be a very proud man.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely delighted. Obviously, that was the aim this morning to get. Obviously, that's the first we've ever been. Hopefully, we'll go even further. But yeah, really pleased with the whole performance today.
This is the farthest we've been. I know the chairman and the finance director are happy, but any thoughts about who you want in the next round?
No, just been asked the same question. Ideally, a home game. A game that's winnable, but whoever it is, we'll prepare and we'll give it our best shot. So if it's the highest ranked team away, then we'll go there and we'll give it our best shot.
You had a few selection problems today. Again, injuries not helping, and Jack Ashton might be out for some time.
Yeah, Jack's had a scan on his knee. Obviously, he was suspended anyway, but results are not great. He's going to see a specialist on Friday, I think. But yeah, it's not looking great at the moment, but whatever it is, we'll support him. He's been fantastic the 18 months I've been in charge, and we wish him well and hope he gets some positive results. And whatever the results are, we'll support him for the next foreseeable future.
And no Claudio and no Elliott, so you had to make some changes up front. But your selection worked, and although they started brightly, and Finn has a couple of good early saves. Yeah,
no, we had them watched last week. We knew roughly what to expect, and we did a lot of work Thursday on stopping the supply to the front two, who are both good players. I thought Brad and Bunce did that fantastically first half, and again second half with Quiggs in there. We stopped the supply, so in the end they went very direct, and then, you know, the back four and Finners were outstanding dealing with that. So although they had a lot of the ball, I didn't think they created a great deal. And I thought we looked dangerous right through, to be honest.
Certainly the first half we did, and we got 2 good goals. A great ball by Tommy in for the first goal for Scott, and that's what Scott does.
Yeah, that's what he does. Yeah, he's a goal scorer. We know that. If we can get him fitter and fitter, I keep saying it, but you know, he's got the potential to score a lot of goals. It was great delivery from Tommy, so yeah, I was happy with that.
So is Tom trying to claim the second goal? We think it was an own goal.
I'm not sure. I was just pleased to see it go in. Again, you know, it was a great ball in, set piece, but again, which we've been practicing, and it was just obviously Tom saying he got it, and I'll go with Tom on that one, but it hit the net, and that's all I was worried about.
And to be honest, in that first half, although they had a lot of possession, we still had looked like we could even get a third.
Yeah, I thought we looked dangerous throughout. I thought we looked really dangerous second half as well, when they're obviously gambling. The third goal would have been nice, because that really would have given us the cushion, because we all know 2-0 is the sort of score. They get one back, it gives them a lift and puts you on the back foot, but they never. So we've had chances to make it 3 and we didn't, but yeah, delighted overall.
So great defending. Last week it wasn't particularly good, but today you can't have any complaints.
No, I said last week that it was a negative, and we were better than that. I thought the tempo, the work rate, the defensive shape, the whole thing wasn't good enough last week, although we probably still could possibly have won the game. Today, you know, it was probably not a bad thing to lose last week when you get a result like you did today, because we had a reaction, which is what I've said all along. It's how you react, and not being funny, I thought reaction day was absolutely first class from all of them.
And they were throwing their bodies in the line all through that second half. I know Quiggs took one in the face as well. I don't think he even noticed, actually.
No, he probably wouldn't. But no, the blocks second half were great. When they did get in good areas, there was people throwing the bodies on the line, which is what we want, which is what we ask of them. And, you know, I can't ask for any more than what they've given today.
So a great performance, and we put that behind us. Look forward to the draw on Monday. Red Insure Cup, what's your views on Tuesday?
Again, it's another cup. Everything I do, I want to do well, and you know that. We will have a look at it, and we will do some rotation, and with people who haven't had opportunities, you know, Dom Lawless will certainly be involved because he couldn't play the last few games in the FA Cup. So there'll be some changes, but I'm still going to put a team out that I want to do well. But obviously, Thinking about today, really, John. I'm going to enjoy tonight.
And so you should. And we've got to think about the league next week, I should say, against Potters Bar.
Yeah, that's another one. So we've got some information on them today. So yeah, we'll plan for that. So we're going to enjoy tonight because they've worked hard to get that today. You know, they've gone through 4 games. The FA Cup, it's a fantastic achievement. You know, they're 1 game away from the first round proper. So I want them to enjoy tonight. I'll start worrying about next Saturday, early this week, and we'll be ready Tuesday night for Histon.
I'll let you go then and join the party. Thanks, Andy.
Cheers, John.